What's up, Libra? Welcome in. I'm going to do a quick reading for you today. Get a grasp on the energies for you. I mean, I get this uploaded today. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. The eclipse is on Sunday. I should have it uploaded before then. So this is basically a reading for... I've been titling it Between the Eclipses, but I kind of want to call it like Before and After. But I'm doing the readings between, so it might be before, after, between the eclipses. Might end up changing it. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to pull a little bit from the Before Tarot, a little bit from the After Tarot, get a little bit of Oracle, and just see what's going on for you. In the cards, I don't have any specific downloads or messages or anything like that. So we're just going to see what comes out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So this eclipse is happening in your 12th house, Libra. Well, this one's in the 12th house, Virgo. This is the full moon eclipse. And then the lunar eclipse was in your 6th house. So kind of service to others, and then your service to others, and then what goes on behind the scenes. Self-care, the hidden realm, what's out in the world, and then what's hidden. So Virgo is about health and details, detail-oriented, 6th house energy. But for you, this is, well, depending on where you're watching for, right? Let's just get into it and see what comes out, all right? I'm not even going to go through all of that. Here we go. Oh, 7 of Swords. Okay. Let's see. King of Swords. Oh, I like this, Libra. Let's see. That's your. I'm going to take that King of Swords as your energy. Let's just see. And the 9 of Wands. Ooh. Okay, Libra. Either you or someone you're dealing with is fighting back some kind of, I kind of want to say, sneaky energy. There's definitely something that's not on the up and up here. But this King of Swords is you. So this is before the eclipse energy. I mean, you could have been up to no good, and that could have been what you needed to release, but I'm going to assume I'm reading for high vibing Virgos, but I mean, take it where you need to. Take it where it resonates, right? Put it where it resonates. Take it how it resonates. Whatever this is, it wasn't over before the eclipse energy rolled in, which is not, I mean, that's, of course, 4 of Cups. Looks like there's some healing afterwards. I want to look at the after before I really say too much on this. I want to say you're standing, you're reaching, you were reaching for a sword of truth. I don't know whether or not you got it or not. All right, what do we have? 3 of Wands. Two of Wands. One more spirit for Libra. And the 3 of Pentacles. That was not in reverse. It came out in the upright. Knowing what you want, going for it. Reaping the rewards. and seeing work happen. There's definitely movement towards what you want afterwards. I got to get some oracle on this and kind of get a gauge for what this is. There's some kind of something that is either not of good morals, not of good values, not of truth, not of justice here in your energy, which doesn't surprise me because Libra, you're the sign that represents justice. So, I mean, I could even be talking to a lawyer, a judge, could be talking to any person who deals with the law. But it's showing up is why I'm bringing that up. Okay, we have kelp. This is crazy, the message I just got off of that. Kelp is 22, and then you have the 2 down here. I'm gonna say this is, wow, the energy I'm getting is someone was up to no good. You stepped in and made a partnership with them. But I want to say you stepped in and said, hey, no, that's cheating. You got to do it the right way, which even though it's hard, that's the way you got to go. Or harder or something. I feel like somebody was doing something that wasn't of good morals. Let's see. We have valerian, as in valerian root, and mugwort. Kelp, valerian, and mugwort. And this is card number, so you have 22 and 11. Of course, you have the 2 here. You have 33. So you definitely have like a 22-22 or a 22-22. There's definitely some synchronicity going on here, which is good because that tells me that your energy is in balance. 2s are about relationships, commitments, coming together. 3s are, you know, about like forming the structure. And there's actual work getting done here. There's communication happening here. There's like shared desires and passions here in the outcome. Let's look at what was the underlying energies real quick. All right, so before we have the the Hangman, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Either you found yourself involved with something that wasn't on the up and up, and you just basically flipped the script on it. You said, I can't do this anymore because you weren't able to sleep at night. Yeah. I feel like that's going to be the case. I don't think you intentionally, maybe not, whatever. This is someone who found themselves in a situation that was causing them to lose sleep because it wasn't, I'm not saying it was wrong or it was immoral, whatever, but it didn't align with your morals. So you put an end to it. Or you're putting an end to it. Put that where it resonates. The only one I really want to see, let's see, 22 kelp is, that's really about, I just read it, the Tidebringer. Where we travel and melt into the thriving, interwoven net of life itself. Yeah, swords are of the mind. Wands are more of like your passion, your desires, your soul's guidance. This is like getting out of the head from whatever didn't align with you. You moved on. And it looks like afterwards, there's just a lot of communication. It looks like partnerships. I don't see a lot of cups for love here, but I do see partnerships and passion. The underlying here, we have, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Devil. So, and then the Sun. You definitely are protecting yourself, but not with a closed heart, with an open heart. You're protecting yourself with an open heart. I will say that. I like that. This is not like from heartbreak as in a person, a romance, no, or humility or shame or no, this is like you were lined with something. Take it out, resonates. Could have been something at work. Could be a project. Could be whatever. Like, you have to put it where it resonates. But you were definitely aligned with something that now has you still with the same open heart, still ready to work with others. And you're going to be, according to this. But you're going to be doing it with more boundaries. Like, that doesn't align with my values. I can't do that. That's not right. Whatever. I'm not going to do that. Card number 11. I just want to see Mugwort real quick. The Magnifier. Let's see. Where did I put my glasses? Okay. I don't mean to let my jackets fall off my shoulders all the time. It's just I have scoliosis, so one shoulder sits higher or lower, and it happens. And I just whatever. Okay. Mugwort is the horse on whose back your dreams ride to you. Mugwort calls forth what is lying deep inside you, yearning for attention, integration, and expression. It does not discern which messages come through, and they do not judge your dreams. Mugwort is simply the doorway that opens to your subconscious, letting it speak to your conscious mind. As a complex and heavily cerebral species, we need to connect to the other worlds of our consciousness, and this liminal space is Mugwort's terrain. The ability to integrate our dreams aids us in being vibrantly present, clarifies what we truly desire, and leads us to step more fully into who we are. Mugwort is a special ally to the pelvis, a region prone to stagnant patterns and blocked creative energy. So you could have some root blockage, with all this red. That's definitely given root chakra. Measurement, movement. Okay. Well, there's definitely movement here in the outcome. You may want to look into the properties of kelp, valerian, or mugwort, which I didn't even go into valerian, but valerian is, it's basically helps you relax, helps you sleep. I think there's something about dreams in it. I'd have to look at it, but you have 4, 8, and 2. You have a lot of synchronicity, a lot of numbers. Everything kind of seems to be flowing and kind of coming together in one way or the other. But I would say, you're on the right track. According to this, your heart is open, but you're protective so that you don't end up back into this. Now, this really gives me when I look at it. All right, so you see, you have the one story. This is like you moving away from something that you saw. This is story number 2 I'm about to give you. You have the 7 of Swords. You have this King of Swords. And he looks like he sees this. And he's like, because he's kind of side-eyeing it. I don't know if you could tell. And he's like, oh, I see what's going on over there. Give me my sword. So it almost, in another instance, it looks like you're like, no, give me that sword of truth, right? And then it kind of, it's in a pattern. You can't see it. So then here's that person that you're stopping. And here's the waterway that you're taking them through. And then it's like you're showing them a whole new world. Like, this is the way the world should be. And this is how communication and not should be, you know, because everybody has a different frame of reference. But this is maybe something, a better option for you, right? This is maybe something better for you than what you were doing. Because that was gonna, you were maybe fighting, they were fighting upstream, right? They were fighting upstream. They weren't quite there. So it's like you intervened. You've been a child even, but I don't see a lot of page energy down here. And then this is all of the communication so that the actual work can happen. 3 of Wands to 3 of Pentacles. So, you know, I'm not sure about the root chakra thing. I don't really see that here in terms of the blockage. But, you know, that's just part of the mugwort message. I do see, I don't see you being blocked at all. I see you being in your Libra energy. We have the Queen and King here. It could also be in some kind of power couple union. Could be dealing with a situation with that. Or maybe now that you've helped this person out, you're coming into some sort of power union here. I'm not sure. Whatever it was that was going on before these took place, though, it was causing you to lose sleep, whether it was you or whether it was the other person. And the outcome is the big heart, you know, like I'm still going to approach things with my big Libra heart, truth, justice, you know, it's not big Libra heart. I mean, Libra's really known for the mind, but I think in another sense, a lot of people see it as the heart, especially those who are on the right side of justice, and you're swinging that sword in their favor. So there's that sort of perspective, I guess, that I'm putting on it, but take it how it resonates. I see this big, you know, open heart to the truth, to honesty, to that, but also that sword, like, but don't come at me with the bullshit. That's how I see it. Don't come at me with any kind of toxic bullshit. Period. I ain't having it. I'm done. That's behind me. Right? All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Good luck. See you next time.